The 10 worst countries to date. A woman in the world. It's no secret that the world can be a scary place when you're just trying to find someone who shares your passion. Fortunately, though, there are plenty of potential partners out there who feel the same way you do. Sadly, though, there are just as many who don't. While some people are raised to believe that love can conquer all, but the odds are still not in your favor if you're looking to date someone from another culture. However, there are some worst countries to date a woman in. These are the places where men feel 1/3 more pressure to get married than the average man. This means that they are looking for the one and only, and want to settle down as soon as possible. Here are the 10 worst countries to date. A woman in the world. Number 10. Venezuela. The Maduro marriage law was just passed in Venezuela, with men required to propose marriage to their girlfriends. This has led to an increase in proposals and weddings, but more worryingly, it has also led to more violence and threats towards women. This law was a response to the economic crisis that Venezuela is currently facing. In order to increase and stabilize the population, the government has implemented incentives that encourage people to have more children. However, with the lack of support for single parents, divorce and children born outside of marriage becoming more accepted. Some people have argued that this law will only increase the violence against women. Number 9. Colombia. After Venezuela, Colombia is the country where men are most likely to get married. Marriage rates in Colombia increased by 8% between 2012 and 2017. Which means that more and more of the young men are getting married, and staying at home to take care of the children. At the same time, more and more women are getting jobs outside of the home. This is changing the social norms so that families are now more dependent on women financially. Number 8. Germany. Although Germany is known for being a safe place for women, it is still considered one of the worst countries to date a woman. Statistics show that the average German man is expected to pay for the cost of children before the age of 30. This is usually with a mortgage or a car payment. In some areas of Germany, the average salary is below the cost of one child. This means that couples have to seriously consider whether they are able to raise children on their own two incomes. Number 7. Turkey. Offering a lot of benefits that are normally associated with a relationship, but aren't typically available to a dating relationship, is one thing that the culture of Turkey has going for it. However, there is one major downside to dating in Turkey. Once a man gets married, his entire life changes. He isn't allowed to work, he can't travel outside of Turkey, and his wife and children get all of his medical and inheritance money. 125 people commit suicide each day in Turkey because of the marriage laws. Number 6. Syria. Syria is going through one of the most dangerous times in its history. The war has left millions of people without homes, jobs, or families. This has led to a large number of young men without families and without hope. This in turn has led to violence and sexual abuse in the country. Most of the sexual harassment comes from people in government, which means that it's against the law, but there's not much the government can do about it. The government has tried passing laws that would end sexual harassment, but with little funds and a large population in need of help, these laws have barely been implemented. Number 5. Afghanistan. With the majority of the population being women and the men being in the military, it's not surprising that Afghanistan ranks as one of the worst countries to date a woman. Women are often afraid to go out because they are afraid of being abused or harassed. This is why they are trying to rebuild their lives and businesses after being forced out of the homes by the Taliban. Number 4. South Africa. With most of the population being women, it's no surprise that men in South Africa are expected to support the family financially. However, there is a lot more pressure placed on men to be the providers than on women to be the ones who make the money. Number 3. Denmark. Copenhagen is one of the feminist capital of Europe. Copenhagen is expensive. I think that dating a Danish woman leads to big expenses because Danish women want the best. In Copenhagen, you find the beautiful women in the same neighborhoods. Interestingly, those neighborhoods are the most expensive. Number 2. The Netherlands. Dutch women have high expectations towards men during dating. Once you commit to a Dutch woman, you are asked to live in good neighborhood and travel by plane. I know because I lived 3 years in Den Haag. Number 1. Norway. Norwegian women aren't very vocal when they talk about their relationship. However, when you date a Norwegian woman, she wants you to buy an apartment and spend a lot of money to get a rich lifestyle. Norwegian households are among the most indebted in Europe. Norwegian women have really high expectations towards men. Now you have it. Did your country make the list? Please let us know in the comment section below.